beat makers, bedroom producers. I'm WillieT for a track. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button, tap that notification bell, and go and subscribe, man. Let's make this thing official. So in today's video, I'll be going over how to build a beat making template in Logic Pro X. So let's go ahead and get into it. What we want to do is go ahead and open up Logic. So before I go into showing you how to build your own template, I want to go over mine first. So let's click the option, create a new project from Templet. Wait for that to load up. So depending on how large your template is, how much you have in there, depends on your load time. Alright, cool. So let's get into it. Let me go ahead and zoom in right quick so y'all can see what's going on. In this first section, I have audio tracks. So all these are audio tracks, and this is my drag and drop section. I call it drag and drop. So basically, the way I like to do my drums is I like to grab the one shots and just build my drums with one shots. I know, like in videos, you kind of see me doing beats on the keyboard and everything. And mainly, I'm dragging and dropping. It's time consuming, but I get my best ideas dragging and dropping. So in this first track is a sample loop. So any sample that I may have or whatever, I put it right here. The next one is kick, snare, hi-hat, perks, cymbals or reverse cymbals, any vocals or vox, you know, and of course, and this is key. This is like something important that you may want to implement into your template, and that's having your tag in your template. Yes, sir. Once you hear that, you already know it's a hit. I'm just saying. No, but for real though, put your tag in your template, man. You know, just me, I'm always, you know, either forgetting to put my tag in or having to go through my hard drive and search for it. You know, so bam, it's already right there, you know, just waiting for you. So let's get it. Let's move on. So that's the drag and drop section. Next, I have more drums, but these are drums in a little sampler. So in Logic, you have the drum machine designer. And what that is like basically a sampler, you know. So this is where I have all my kicks. All these, every one of these is just kicks. These kind of my go-to kicks, you know, for the snares. Nothing but snares and snare rolls, hi-hats, and then got cymbals and crashes, and then I have one for perks. So moving along, we got a sampler. So right now, I just have a 808 in there, but it's just I can drag and drop, you know, any sound that I want in there and chop it up or whatever, you know. So I got two of those, you know. We got arcade, then we got Omnisphere, then we got signature R&B, we got analog labs, we got Octave Deluxe, we got Native Instruments Contact, we got Trillion, and I spelled that wrong. I got Tillion, but that's Trillion. And then we got some synths section, my synth section, which is in a folder. We got Serum, we got this Model 84 right here, which is pretty cool. Our bus section, I'll show you how to do this too. I'm showing you how to build your template. Start a new session. So it depends on what you want to start with. You can start with audio channels like I did, or you can start with your instruments, however you want to set it up. So I'm gonna basically take you and how I set mine up. So let's do about 6 audio channels. Go select them all, right click, and then create, go to create stack. Folder stack is just a basic stack where you can just contain everything. The summon stack is kind of like you can add processing. We just go do a regular folder stack for this one. Alright, then after we got, you know, just some audio channels, these, like, I use these for drums. You can use them for whatever you want. These can be for recording, so you can name them, you know, lead vocal, ad libs, backing vocals, whatever you want. Or you can name them for your drums, you know, kick, snare, hi-hat, etc., whatever you want. So let's go ahead and just create an instrument. Start with this arcade since it was already up. Let's so those are my instruments. So just to recap so far, we got some audio tracks in the folder, and we got about 4 instruments. Alright, cool. So now that we have this basic template picked, we got our instruments and we got our audio channels. Let's go ahead and open up our mix window. And what I like to do, like, you don't necessarily have to do this, but one thing that I like to do is select all my tracks and go to audio effects and then choose some sort of gain staging plugin. So what I like to use is Relay. I like using this as my first step. So then you can just, you know, add whatever you want to. You know, you can add basically your chain. So let's say I wanted to just add an EQ. We'll go with the stock, you know, EQ. I want to add compression. So that's basically a basic chain right there, right? And the way that I did this for all of them, I basically just clicked on one and dragged and selected everything, and basically click on, you have these little spaces, and just click on one and choose whatever instrument you want, and they'll just copy it on all of them. Basically, I'm gonna turn all these off because we're not using them right now. So want to try to conserve CPU power as much as possible. Okay, so let's start the routing portion, adding effects and buses. Alright, cool. So let's get into it. So let's say these audio tracks on my drums or whatever. Click on this sends section, hover on this bus icon, and then go up to bus 1. And usually I'll make my bus 1 my drums bus. Alright, so that's already routed. So come here to the audio effects section, choose whatever effects you want to process your drums with. Me, I bring up a Wave Studio Rack, have some presets, go to Wave Sauce. And basically it's just a chain for your drums. So you have all this, and whatever it's on, you just click here and basically just dial it in. And you would do that for all these. So let's say the remainder of these, let's say these 2 or more drums that you want to route. So you can individually select and do it, or you can press 1, highlight, and select whichever ones you want. I'm gonna do these 2. Come here, bus 1, bam, and it puts it on both. So that's one way to route. Another way, it's basically kind of the same, but it's another way to do it. Come here and you can go to options up here and choose create new auxiliary channel strip. Click that and bam, gives you another aux. So that's how you can route your effects and buses, especially for your time-based effects like your reverbs and delays, and like everything else. Go ahead and turn these off. What I like to do is to put my aux in my sequencer window, and the way that you do that is click and drag and select all of them like I'm doing here, and you right click and then go to the option create track, click that, and you can see them all right here. This is a basic template. You know, of course, you go in, you can name everything, you can come in, you can add whatever you want. So let's say I like to add my tag. These are just extra little things that you can do. Like you can go ahead and set your markers or your arrangement. Come here, let's say I wanted a 4-bar intro, do this verse section, then have a chorus, and then let's say another verse section, and then chorus, and then bam, outro. So that's like a basic song structure right there. And you can right click on here and you can take away or add whatever you want. So I usually take away all of these, and bam, I'll just have that. Another thing you can do, you can color code them. So you can come here, go to show colors, bam, you can make that green, make that blue. Alright, cool. So we have a basic template that we can use, right? So at this point, you're pretty much ready to save. But before you save, just go over everything. Make sure that everything is how you want it. Let's say you saved it like this, everything small. The next time you open it up, everything is going to be small. So get everything basically how you can go in and start cooking up. Like you don't have to adjust nothing, you don't have to do nothing. Only thing you have to do is just click and create. To save this, what you would want to do is to scroll all the way up, go to file, and scroll down until you see save as template, and then it'll bring up your project templates folder. Create a new name, then press save, then bam, you save. So we go quit Logic Pro X, bam, so we quit. Wait for this to open. Choose create a new project from a template, and bam, here we go. So this is our old one, this is our new one. Click that, opens exactly how you had it. Well, alright, that seems to be about it. So now y'all should know how to properly set up a template in Logic Pro X. So if this video helped y'all, man, let me know down in the comments how it helped y'all. Let me know if there's some things that y'all didn't understand that you want me to elaborate on, and I'll get back with y'all. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and subscribe. Let's make this thing official, man. Make sure you tap that notification bell as well. So this has been another dope video, man. Till next time, peace.